All right, so we're going to play a B flat jump slash swing blues. I'm going to go for a few different vibes in here. I'm going to start off trying to play a theme the way that a West Coast blues guitar player would over a B flat jump like this. So you're hearing, you know, things. There's no piano on this track, but I'm imagining a piano player playing a very and I'm playing as if T-Bone Walker or a very West Coast or Texas type guitar player was playing over this thing. And then as it goes along, I'm going to probably jazz it up a little bit because we got a 2-5-1 turnaround and all those types of great things you get on a swing blues. So here we go, B flat swing. All right, let's talk about what was happening on this B flat blues. So we're swinging hard, and I'm trying to really say something, and I ended up kind of falling into this pattern of playing the first chorus close to the vest, and then opening up in the second chorus. And then in the third chorus, I kind of stated another theme, and then opened up again in the fourth chorus, and it kind of alternated back and forth like that. And the reason things like that happen is because as you're playing and reacting to the band and improvising, you hear things, and you play at something, and it strikes a chord within you to like, hey, let's develop this further and make this a theme. Let's talk about how things like that happen. So when you start a B-flat blues like that, you're normally going to come out swinging like T-Bone Walker, which would be... stuff like that. Straight blues with some chromatics mixed in. You know, so then I'm thinking right from there, how do I make the transition to this 4 chord? So I think the first time I might have played a little chromatic move, which is a really, really cool way to move from the 1 to the 4. So I'm playing basically diminished to move. So you got to think of it as going. And there I'm highlighting that E flat 7. And immediately I'm trying to think about getting back to that 1 chord. Again with a little chromatic move. So I'm playing from the 1 to the 4. And then back from the 4 to the 1. And then you're going to end up getting to that 2. So that's a really cool move that you can do going down chromatically from the 1 to get you to the 2 minor. It's like playing a 1 triad. And then you're on that C minor. Then to the 5, which is F, and then back to 1. So I'm kind of thinking along those terms simply in the first chorus. So I'm just going to improvise a little chorus and kind of so you can see how I was reacting. that's the way I was thinking about that first chorus. Then the second chorus comes along, and I really open up and start jazzing it up. So that means a lot of chromatics and a lot of 2-5-1 turnarounds. So there I played a 2-5-1 leading to the 4 chord. So I played F minor, B flat to lead me to the E flat. And then I really played a 2-5-1 heading back to the 1, which is one of my most favorite 2-5-1s. I'm moving chromatically from C minor, and then playing a B major, and then B flat. Here it is slow. It's a really, really great turnaround. And then I can play a turnaround going to the 2-5. So we're trying to lead now to the C minor, so you could play D minor. So D to G to C to F to B flat. So these are the kind of things you can think about the entire length of the song. It's like just playing in rhythm. You got to think about all those turnarounds. So let's play a 12 bar where you hear me play these 2-5s between every chord, just chordally. So you could play. You got to think you can do that in your solo completely. So then, after that real jazzy chorus happened, I fell into a theme. Now, how did that happen? I came from the 2-5-1, and next thing I knew, I was thinking T-Bone Walker again, and I stumbled upon this theme. Now, again, this kind of speaks to what we were talking about earlier in developing your phrasing in your time. The second that lick starts, I kind of hear it immediately as a theme. But I'm also thinking about how to answer that. It's almost like I'm answering another soloist or a singer. So when I hear that, boom, bam, ba da ba da da, I hear da 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 da. And it's like you're answering yourself and you're thinking about these things in those terms. So I kind of played that third chorus, excuse me, building along that theme and expanding until we got to the fourth chorus. And I really went for a super West Coast thing, playing a rhythmic phrase that started with this really cool sharp 9 sound. And then I broke out. So those type of things always break up your solo really well when you can get in a rhythmic phrase. That's kind of how I ended it. I got to that 2-5 and then went up a minor third to the 4 minor, but I played. Now, I know this is a lot of information, but it's using all the tools that we've been talking about already, the 2-5-1s, the chromatics, and the diminished licks to kind of work your way through those chords. And, you know, when you're on those chords, play the blues, because that's what you're feeling, that's what you should be hearing in those moments. But hope you dug it. That's a B-flat swing jump blues. All right. Thank you guys so much for checking out this course. I hope you got at least a few things to work on and to maybe get you excited. That's what this is all about, man. Keeping it interesting and fun and pushing yourself every day. You want, some reason to get up and do this every day and try to find something new and fun and exciting to play. And hopefully you got something out of this course that will give you something just for one day to get you excited and work on something new. Thanks to TrueFire for having me. And if you want, go to joshsmithguitar.com or check me out on Instagram and Facebook. Pick up a copy of my record or come see me on tour. But I really appreciate you picking this course up, and hopefully to see you on a future one down the road.